in downtown New York. And they were editing, and I think at some point they pulled a couple of pieces from Diola Sego's collection. Guess what happened? By the time they returned the pieces to the showroom, they claimed they hadn't used them, the stylist, but then this certain well-known singer, well-known international superstar, was wearing similar designs in her music video. Yes, that was what I was trying to remember when we talked about the intellectual property and the copy. It is unfortunate. Before it leaves the runway, like you said, they're already producing it. China is producing it today, which is they're making a Shoki now that looks like Diola Sego's Galactica. So back to my story, I took it upon myself, so I said, I'm tired of this, I'm just going to be very bold and brave. Where there was a River Island was in New York, and they had invited me to be part of the styling for an ad campaign. And Khalees was the subject, singer Khalees, my milkshake. And I remember saying, I have to gift her something, it has to be an African designer. So I called Lisa Folawiya, which is one of our top Nigerian designers. And I said, Lisa, I need 2 or 3 pieces from you. I need to gift it to Khalees because I'm going to be working with her for an ad campaign. And on set, I wrapped this thing up nicely and presented it to Khalees. She opens it, she loves it. She gets in touch with me a few weeks later. She just tried to come back. This was in 2009 or 10. And her comeback concert, her return tour, she made sure Lisa made her outfits. And that was my way of pushing and promoting. And of course, I could see where the future was going to go in African or Nigerian fashion, but nobody else was seeing it. I felt defeated when we were on the cover. I say we, being the designer, because we worked on the Khalees was splattered on the cover of mostly in the UK. I don't know if you recall most of the front covers, and nothing changed. Nothing changed. But years later, they started seeing, and Lisa now stocks at Browns. She stocks at Browns. Yes, she does. Similar story. I dressed Anika Noni Rose, the first Black Disney princess, a couple of years later after in Diola Sego. So it was just bringing them out slowly that you can wear a shoki, you can wear Ankara on the red carpet in America or anywhere in the world. Thank you. Sorry, I'm rambling now.
No. Thank you for sharing that story because it shows that consistent effort is what brings that kind of change and allows African designers and African fashion entrepreneurs anyway to be represented somewhere else, and being resourceful is at the root of that.
You want to only talk about fashion in Africa. I know what fashion in London, model in New York, model in Los Angeles. We talk about model in Africa. I am in fashion 45 years. We talk about fashion in Africa. And 45 ans. Voilà, we talk about the things to show Africa, the things you're supposed to put. All the first ladies, is our star. They make the collection with Al-Fadi. All the big celebrities in Africa, they wear Al-Fadi. Michael Jackson wore Al-Fadi. Naomi Campbell wear Al-Fadi. I make the dress for what is the comment s'appelle la grande chanteuse américaine blanche. For 60 years, I make the collection for her in Marrakesh. And the thing is, we do in Africa, we do it in Africa with Africans. We need that. We don't need to go to promote to London. We don't need to promote in New York.
We are promoting ourselves there.
Yes, we need African investors.
Yes,
we need African investors. We need African money.
Yes.
We need African buyers. That is, we need African fashion week there. That is, we need to be together for that. It's very important for me.
Exactly. Thank you. Perhaps Shalia, as the representative of, perhaps since you're like the representative of government here, if we can wrap it up by, if you can kind of mention the policy gaps or maybe issues in infrastructure that hinder African fashion industry and kind of holding it back. possibly from your perspective in Nigeria, of course.
No, it's not just that. Infrastructure is a problem, especially for those of us from a certain region where we are still lacking when it comes to steady power supply. So how does a designer who is producing apparel on a small scale, how are they able to keep up if they've cut the cloth and they have a target to meet of 20 pieces to go into a retail store, and then electricity is gone. They're now late on their production as well as late on their supply. So unfortunately, infrastructure will always play negatively when it comes to many things, not just in the fashion industry. There's policy gaps. Now, we're trying to fix those. As I can speak for the Nigerian government, we're trying to fix those because we did